Could your blood type hold the key to unlocking your divine purpose? This intriguing question has fascinated spiritual seekers and scientists alike for generations. Our blood, the very essence of our physical being, may carry deeper meanings than we ever imagined. In this video, we'll explore how your blood type might influence your connection to the divine. Throughout time, blood has been revered as a sacred substance, carrying profound spiritual significance across cultures and religions. Ancient civilizations viewed blood as the carrier of the soul, a direct link to the divine realm. In many belief systems, blood sacrifices were seen as powerful offerings to the gods, bridging the gap between mortal and immortal. The Aztecs believed that blood sustained the sun god, Huitzilopochtli, ensuring the continuation of the world. In Judaism and Christianity, blood plays a central role in purification rituals and covenant-making. The ancient Egyptians associated blood with the life force of Ra, the sun god, and used it in healing practices. These historical perspectives highlight the enduring connection between blood and spiritual power. As our understanding of blood types evolved, so too did theories about their spiritual implications. Some modern spiritual thinkers propose that different blood types may resonate with various aspects of the divine, influencing our spiritual journeys and connections. While science may not support these claims, the idea that our blood carries spiritual significance continues to captivate the imagination. It raises questions about the interplay between our physical makeup and our capacity for transcendent experiences. Could the ancient reverence for blood contain kernels of truth about our spiritual nature? Individuals with blood type A are often described as thoughtful, creative, and sensitive. These traits, some believe, may translate into a unique spiritual sensitivity. Type A, blood is characterized by the presence of A antigens on red blood cells. But could these molecular markers also signify a predisposition to spiritual awareness? Those with type A blood are said to possess a keen intuition and a deep sense of empathy. This heightened sensitivity might allow them to pick up on subtle spiritual energies or messages that others might miss. Their introspective nature could lead to profound insights during meditation or prayer, potentially fostering a strong personal connection to the divine. The conscientious and detail-oriented tendencies associated with type A individuals might manifest in their spiritual practices as well. They may find comfort in structured religious observances or rituals, seeing them as pathways to deeper spiritual understanding. Their ability to focus and remain patient could be advantageous in cultivating long-term spiritual growth. However, the perfectionist streak common in type A personalities could also present challenges in their spiritual journey. They might struggle with feelings of unworthiness or be overly critical of their spiritual progress. Learning to balance their high standards with self-compassion could be a key part of their path to spiritual fulfillment. While these connections between blood type A and spiritual sensitivity are speculative, they offer an intriguing lens through which to view the interplay between our physical composition and our spiritual experiences. Could the same factors that shape our blood type also influence our spiritual proclivities? Those with blood type B are often characterized as passionate, creative, and independent thinkers. Some spiritual theorists suggest that these traits might align with a unique sense of divine purpose or mission. But how might the B antigens in their blood relate to their spiritual journey? Type B individuals are known for their adaptability and openness to new ideas. In a spiritual context, this could translate to an ability to embrace diverse belief systems or to find innovative ways of connecting with the divine. Their natural curiosity might drive them to explore various spiritual paths, potentially leading to a rich and multifaceted understanding of the sacred. The strong-willed nature often associated with type B personalities could manifest as an unwavering commitment to their spiritual beliefs or practices. Once they find a path that resonates with them, they may pursue it with intense dedication and enthusiasm. This determination could help them overcome obstacles in their spiritual journey and inspire others along the way. Type B individuals are also said to have a knack for seeing the big picture, In spiritual terms, this might mean an ability to perceive the interconnectedness of all things, or to grasp complex metaphysical concepts. Their expansive worldview could lead to profound insights about the nature of reality and their place within it. However, the tendency towards impulsiveness that some associate with Type B could present challenges in maintaining consistent spiritual practices. They might need to work on balancing their spontaneous nature with discipline to deepen their spiritual connections. While the link between blood type B and divine purpose remains speculative, it offers an interesting framework for contemplating how our innate characteristics might shape our spiritual paths. Could the same genetic factors that determine our blood type also influence our spiritual callings? As the rarest blood type, AB has long fascinated researchers and spiritualists alike. Those with AB blood possess both A and B antigens, leading some to speculate about a potential for heightened spiritual awareness or mystical insights. But how might this unique blood composition relate to one's spiritual experiences? AB individuals are often described as complex and multifaceted, able to see situations from various perspectives. In a spiritual context, this could translate to an ability to synthesize different belief systems or to perceive spiritual truths from multiple angles. Their adaptable nature might allow them to bridge seemingly contradictory spiritual concepts, finding harmony where others see discord. The analytical skills often associated with AB types could serve them well in deep spiritual contemplation. They might excel at dissecting complex theological arguments or uncovering hidden layers of meaning in sacred texts. This intellectual approach to spirituality could lead to unique insights and interpretations. At the same time, AB individuals are said to possess a strong intuitive side. This combination of analytical and intuitive abilities could result in a powerful capacity for spiritual discernment. They might be adept at distinguishing genuine spiritual experiences from illusions or deceptions. The rarity of AB blood type has led some to speculate about a special spiritual role for these individuals. Could they be natural mediators between different spiritual traditions? Might their unique blood composition equip them to access mystical realms more easily than others? However, the complexity of the AB personality could also present challenges in their spiritual journey. They might struggle with indecision when faced with multiple spiritual paths or feel torn between rational and intuitive approaches to the divine. Learning to integrate these seemingly opposing tendencies could be a key part of their spiritual growth. While these connections between blood type AB and mystical insights are purely speculative, they offer an intriguing perspective on how our biological uniqueness might correlate with our spiritual experiences. Could the rarest blood type indeed be associated with rare spiritual gifts? Blood type O, often called the universal donor, has a special place in medical science. But could this biological universality also have spiritual implications? Some theorists propose that Type O individuals might possess a unique capacity for forming universal spiritual bonds. The universal nature of Type O blood, able to be given to individuals of any blood type, could be seen as a metaphor for spiritual inclusivity. Type O individuals might have a natural ability to connect with people from diverse spiritual backgrounds, serving as bridges between different belief systems. Those with Type O blood are often described as confident, resilient, and natural leaders. In a spiritual context, these traits could manifest as a strong faith that weathers life's storms or an ability to guide others on their spiritual journeys. Their resilience might allow them to maintain their spiritual practices, even in challenging circumstances. The adaptability associated with Type O could translate to spiritual flexibility. These individuals might be able to find the divine in various settings, from traditional houses of worship to the depths of nature. Their ability to thrive in different environments could extend to an aptitude for recognizing the sacred in everyday life. Some speculate that the ancient nature of Type O, believed to be the oldest blood type, might connect its bearers to primordial spiritual wisdom. Could Type O individuals have a special affinity for ancient spiritual practices or indigenous belief systems? However, the tendency towards stress and anxiety sometimes linked to Type O could present challenges in their spiritual life. They might need to work on cultivating inner peace and balance to fully realize their spiritual potential. While these ideas about blood Type O and universal spiritual bonds are speculative, they offer an interesting lens through which to view the relationship between our physical makeup and our spiritual connections. Could our blood type really influence our capacity for universal love and understanding? The concept of energy centers or chakras is prevalent in many spiritual traditions, particularly in Eastern philosophies. Some theorists have proposed intriguing connections between blood types and these spiritual energy centers. While scientifically unproven, these ideas offer a fascinating perspective on the potential interplay between our physical and spiritual selves. Type A individuals, with their tendency towards introspection and sensitivity, might have a natural affinity for the heart chakra. This energy center is associated with love, compassion, and emotional balance. The empathetic nature often attributed to Type A could be seen as a manifestation of a well-developed heart chakra. Their spiritual practices might focus on cultivating unconditional love and fostering deeper connections with others and the divine. Those with Type B blood, known for their creativity and adaptability, might resonate strongly with the sacral chakra. This energy center is linked to passion, pleasure, and creative expression. The dynamic and adventurous spirit often associated with Type B individuals could be viewed as an expression of a vibrant sacral chakra. Their spiritual journey might involve exploring the creative aspects of spirituality, perhaps through art, music, or innovative forms of worship. The complex and analytical nature of Type AB individuals could be connected to the third eye chakra. This energy center is associated with intuition, wisdom, and spiritual insight. The ability of AB types to see multiple perspectives might be seen as a manifestation of an active third eye chakra. Their spiritual practices might focus on developing psychic abilities or gaining deeper metaphysical understanding. Type O, the universal donor, might have a special connection to the root chakra. This foundational energy center is associated with stability, security, and our connection to the physical world. The grounded nature often attributed to Type O individuals could be seen as an expression of a well-balanced root chakra. Their spiritual path might involve finding the sacred in the physical world and cultivating a sense of divine presence in everyday life. It's important to note that these ideas should be approached with an open but critical mind. While they can provide interesting perspectives on our spiritual journey, they shouldn't be used to limit our exploration or pigeonhole our experiences. Each individual's spiritual path is unique, influenced by a complex interplay of factors beyond just blood type. Type A blood, believed to have developed with the rise of agriculture, might carry a genetic memory of earth-based spiritual practices. Individuals with this blood type might feel a natural affinity for spiritual traditions that honor the cycles of nature or emphasize humanity's connection to the land. Type B, thought to have emerged among nomadic populations, could potentially carry a genetic predisposition towards spiritualities that embrace change and movement. This might manifest as an attraction to pilgrimage traditions or spiritual practices that involve journeying or quests. The rarest blood type, AB, being a relatively recent genetic development, might carry a blend of spiritual heritages. This could potentially explain the complex and sometimes contradictory spiritual leanings often attributed to AB individuals. Type O, considered the oldest blood type, might carry the most ancient spiritual heritage. Some theorists propose that O individuals might have an innate connection to primal spiritual practices or shamanic traditions. While these ideas are highly speculative, they raise intriguing questions about the nature of spiritual inheritance. Could our spiritual inclinations be in part a product of our genetic heritage? Might understanding our blood type offer insights into the spiritual practices that might resonate most deeply with us. Critics of this theory point out that spiritual beliefs and practices are heavily influenced by culture, upbringing, and personal experiences. They argue that attributing spiritual tendencies to blood type oversimplifies the complex nature of human spirituality. As with all speculative theories, it's crucial to approach the idea of genetic spiritual heritage with a balanced perspective. While it offers fascinating food for thought, it shouldn't be used to limit our spiritual exploration or to make assumptions about individuals based solely on their blood type. As we've explored the intriguing possibilities surrounding blood types and spirituality, it's clear that the intersection of biology and faith continues to fascinate and inspire. While the connections we've discussed are largely speculative, they invite us to consider the complex interplay between our physical bodies and our spiritual experiences. Whether or not our blood types truly influence our connection to the divine, the quest to understand our place in the cosmos remains a deeply human endeavor. Our journey through the realms of blood and spirit reminds us of the enduring mystery and wonder of existence,